Hello, Sean.
The
There's our botanist
Cursebreakers
friend
sent their
here.
thanks
Cormac.
and their compliments. They were clearly
It's
very
gonna be a
fond
weird
of
cut because
Martel.
you're gonna release this later.
They
We're in the
remembered
middle of
her?
a conversation.
After all these years. I suppose she was
Last
very
time,
kind, even to
we
a
talked about
tongue-tied
that
lummox
store.
like me. You were
And
one
I
of the
said
good
I
ones,
owned it.
Martel.
I got it
Why
in the
did you
same
have to
package as
die?
I did Inscription.
Inscription came in a pack?
She put everything into her
It
work.
was Death's
She
Door and
wasn't going to rest
Inscription. I
until
think
we
it's
had
made by the
fruit
same
sweet
people.
enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive.
Oh,
That's something to be
bad.
proud of.
So they did. Did they say did Charon die?
Really, but
Who?
thank you.
Charon.
You're kinder to me than
I
I
don't know.
deserve.
No,
Right
isn't she at
away.
the shop? I feel like
I
I've
was
seen her.
expecting some of your crop.
I could be wrong,
No
but
one
I
Some of it
alive.
either, if that's
What
not
about
too
our,
much
like,
to ask.
Of
the
course
guard?
not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
I think he died. The
I
prison
mean,
guard.
I could
You
check
like your
the
fruit, Martel?
He's not
Isn't
gonna
that
be on that
wonderful?
list. Random prison guard
I'd
that's
say
in
it's
here.
about
no
time
dude.
we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Wait, I thought there was like weird "You Did It" music. Display it in Clive's chambers. Oh, the sword's cool. I haven't looked at it recently.
Oh yeah, that's the one I said when I was like, you're walking up with that sword and these guys got like rusty metal pokers.
Yeah.
And you got this dang thing. God, this hoodie gets so much cat fur all over it. I hate
Do you
wearing
think it
black
was
clothes.
wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not
Yeah.
about to let Kupka take us
His
unawares.
eyes? Come on.
Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
His
He
eyes.
does.
And
He's
wasn't it
trying
Sid who said
not
that
to
matters
trigger
such
him,
as
man.
these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
The greatest nose in Dalmatia.
Not Torgles?
No, Gav's is better. It's in Torgal if it wasn't. And we'd have Gav following us around.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
That's where she's from.
For what?
She?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
I guess we don't really know where she came from.
Nope.
If I am to continue at your side,
Other than her mother's womb.
I must do the same.
Is she like Theon?
Oh, maybe.
Because you know they had the
We'll face it together then.
director of this game had the whole staff
To
like
the end.
all watch or read Game of Thrones
Did he?
to like because this was like that was the tone he wanted,
Really?
Come on.
and so I've heard.
Are you?
I've heard
Stop
people-
for a second. Are you making up shit right now?
No, I'm not at all. Not at all. So I've heard some people saying that Clive is Jon Snow,
Yeah, I could see that.
um,
You think your mother's reach
and
extends?
Torgal is like
Will we find
you
the
know,
same
what
tragedy
came
in the
of Jon
south as we
Snow's
did at
wolf,
Martha's
but,
Rest?
like,
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and
Won't let me
Portals
gallop.
We visit
And
as many
that,
as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the
Joshua
village of
is
Amber.
Brand.
Hmm.
So it would
Well,
make sense if she
Don't
was like,
diminish
Theon.
all of it.
Company.
Like it's some sort of rip-off or something. Well, we lost Tim again.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! They'll think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn.
These guys again? I thought you were about to fight.
It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the
I
transgressions
love
of
this in
but a
that
handful.
situation. I like to call him.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Not the router, the modem.
Is it still raining
What
there?
business could the Black Shields have in a village this
It's
small?
rainy. I'm in the ground stuff.
There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
But it's not actively raining.
You fancy dancing the gallows?
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours. For a price.
Thanks, buddy.
There you are. You won't be disappointed.
Oh, you just buy meteorite? What is this? Meh.
I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble.
That
There've been
guy's called a
attacks on the
youth.
garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a black shield
His
was
name was
murdered.
Youth.
The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
Where is it? I don't see this other
100?
person.
I heard it were 1,000.
What the? What in the fresh hell? Where's this other person?
Run along now.
Oh, I just have to run around.
One of the
Oh,
boys
well, there it is.
Yes.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
Which king do
What
they
do you
represent?
think?
Black Shields.
Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know, but
Torgal,
we need to find out.
you could pet the dog trophy.
Ooh. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Speak with the locals. Huh? Ooh. Special looking chest to kick. Goblin coin.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly
Does this guy
submit.
have eyes?
This village will
I
not
think so.
become
He's
another
very
East
squinty.
Pool.
Oh, yeah, I see him
Then
in
we
there.
shall be on our way.
Oh, you know what the downside is of me streaming to you rather than share play is I think there's a smidge of a delay.
These people live with a knife to their throats.
That's okay.
In the
Yeah, that
mistaken
doesn't
belief that if
matter.
they cooperate, my mother will
It's
show
not me
them mercy.
reacting early to what's happening, so.
True.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry,
Why does it take
It's
her to put
nothing.
all that stuff on?
we still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Her clothing.
Well,
Yeah.
whoever
That's
they
a
are,
lot.
the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other
It
than
might just be
Martha,
one big sash, though.
who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Whoa! So far. What are these
Yeah,
things?
Chocobo.
Lost Plume.
Names of areas. Wait, wasn't something in Lost Plume?
I don't think so. I guess
One of
we'll
the
find out.
bounties? Yeah, it said I'd remember them, and now I didn't.
Ready, go? This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
What the hell's the point of these chocobos if they never let me sprint?
Ever since the Apollo tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
Peace punks.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Guess I gotta get off.
All in full.
Well, that was easy.
You're so brave.
Another goblin coin. I'll just run at this point.
How do you mount up again?
Hold R3.
No, it says right there.
More of my mother's men.
Okay, so that's the side she's on, and she is serving. How much can she do? I'm gonna talk to that girl. I gotta go straight. But... It's so satisfying. So when you L2, do you rotate straight or can you pick?
Does that explain it?
Yeah. You can't hold.
Good question. No.
So it just is always gonna go fire, wind, lightning. For now, I'm sure we could reposition
Well,
it.
I was gonna say maybe we can now if we wanted to.
I mean, do you want to? Did you fix? Yeah, you did. You put them on
You
square.
can. No, they're still on square. Do you want me to?
It's up to you. You're playing right now, so you
It's
do it.
fine.
Yeah.
I'll just do it. Can I just do ignition twice?
I'm
Will
kinda
they have
assuming
separate
they have
cooldowns?
The same cooldown.
How much ability points do we have? We have 2,000 now. Should probably spend some, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Where's ignition? It's over
It's
here.
in fire. Oh, yeah.
What's it do? Widens the area of effect and increases potency. I like
It's
it,
just
but
upgrading your limit
I don't
break.
wanna. I don't know. What do you think?
Wait, what does upgrading your limit break do?
Gives us another gauge, which I'm fine with us doing.
And that's pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
We could do that and upgrade ignition if you want.
All right. Who messaged me?
I got a message too, so yep.
Oh, Scott or Sean? Scott. No.
What?
He's got the flood in the basement. I sympathize with that so badly.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know
Got
who
wizard
we
back
are.
there.
And still,
Got an
you would
ignition
bear
with his
your
name on it.
steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks.
newly
You have
powered up
saved us the
ignition.
trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Okay.
Oops, I switched the buttons.
It's okay.
I'll
It's not
show
a bad
you
time to use it, anyway.
Fucked up that wizard back there too. Get them all! Move this thing.
It's over.
I attacked twice. They just drug him over to a wall.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Hurry, hurry. That's the good stuff. Come to you right there.
The bridge.
The two robots about to throw a pallet.
Well, now I gotta go look at it. Two robots about to. Oh, yeah, I guess I could see that. Like they're gonna like grandma
really
toss
well.
it or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
See?
Find something, boy. Death.
Torgalf's not happy.
Hates death.
Found her.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
This was my mother's doing.
This doesn't track. He's seen so much death. He would not be affected by this.
But why? Why would anyone?
There's villagers.
I don't know.
Bears.
I never truly understood her. But this...
To murder her.
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
Catherine.
We won't. But if
Chance
the
of
Black
rain
Shields
dropped
have
by
made it this far
40%.
south,
What?
they may already be.
Good news for
in
Catherine. The
Port
chance of rain has dropped by 40%.
Yeah. Because she's out playing volleyball tonight.
We haven't alluded to any of that, so that's fine.
What'd you say?
We haven't alluded to any of our love of volleyball. And now people are going to know
I
we
know,
live in
I
an
know.
area where you can play volleyball.
Oh, I'm like, where is it? I'm like, it's off in the black area. I was like, I don't see this damn thing anywhere. Give me my chocobo.
Roja.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Faster!
That beautiful bluish green chocobo that you murdered.
I can walk from here.
I don't remember that now. When did that
Come by
happen?
way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some
Yeah,
Imperials
remember
clad in
this
black
chocobo.
making for the docks just
Huh?
the next morning.
You're roaming around in the
They're all
plains.
Rosarian.
You're
Maybe
breaking up
this
really
is
bad.
home.
Your internet's probably about to drop.
No.
There he goes. It's like I knew.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Yeah, I can now. You disconnected though.
Oh, I know that. It just was a weird screen. So. Are you picking up Street Fighter 6 soon?
What?
Are you picking up Street Fighter 6 soon?
I can go pick it up tomorrow.
Okay.
I purposely didn't pick it up today because I thought we were gonna do this.
Yeah, I'd like to play it too, so.
Yeah, I'll pick it up tomorrow.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
The other game that I'm picking up is called like Gal Guardians or something like that.
I haven't heard of that either.
It's a Metroidvania.
You know what game I haven't heard much about for like next one is the next Hollow Knight. Song or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's supposed to come out this year though.
Yeah, I heard that, but there hasn't been any updates.
They might just do one of those like boom it drops type situation. You know what I
I
mean?
might, yeah. And as long as it's not like $30, I might just buy it.
Oh, I'm buying it at release. I love Hollow Knight way too
Hollow
much.
Knight was great. The music was so good. The Hollow was good.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
I hope they
Officially,
make
yes.
Hornet silent, though.
Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built
I don't need her
so that
going,
they could visit town without having to walk amongst
every
the
time
rabble.
something happens.
Not every time, but you know she's gonna
The
do it
Nazareth.
sometime.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure.
Okay, there's your bonus. Did you eat
And
that
the entire
today?
place looked abandoned.
By the way, Sean, that was a top tier
Do
Hornet
you think it's
impression.
safe?
Shaw!
Shaw!
As long as it is
Got it like
abandoned.
beckoned to my dog. I've made mistakes. Hi.
The good news is we haven't seen a single
Man,
black
this
shield
is-
since Old Hill.
Maybe
it's
they
been
found who they were
2.5
looking for.
hours of like gearing up for something here. Bean,
Hey, hey.
get out of there. Get out of there. You don't need to be in there.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is happening?
Jump
There
it.
we go. Well, I was hitting the X button. It was just,
Gate is too tall to jump over.
oh my god, I'm gonna kill you.
My internet's gonna do that for me.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
You're out after 7:30 then for the rest of the night? Oh yeah.
Not necessarily for the rest of the night, but
For a significant amount of time.
2 hours, yeah.
Okay. Well, what time does... Let me see what time they close.
Who?
The place where I'm picking up... Shit, they close in 6 minutes. I was gonna say the place where I was gonna pick up Street Fighter, I was like, I could go pick it up and we could probably play a couple of rounds tonight, but I'll just pick it up tomorrow.
My internet's really bad this weekend anyway.
That's
about
true.
it then.
That's a good point.
And the forecast for Tuesday is great.
Visitors!
Okay. I hate that
Apologies.
you're having to plan
We'll show ourselves out.
your gaming around the weather like we're playing.
I don't know for
football
sure. That's
outside.
it. It could just be like a temporary thing. Because if you think about like, we played this the other day for a long time. Like we had no issues. So
Was
I
it
don't think-
raining?
No, but I don't. It could just be coincidental that I'm having a lot of issues. Like started last night. And went into today, so.
Bean, cut that shit out right now.
We did have a thing on the app about like service ratings and stuff.
Get him. Get him, Torgal.
Get him! Attack! This one!
Enemies bested. My dog is
Hey,
being an
nibble
annoying
on your
shit
foot.
right now. Hmm?
So, no, it's good.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that,
What's his name?
and he's
Wyvern?
long dead.
Look at this!
It's turn
Is
you
that our
joined
boy?
in.
Is that Tyler or what is that? Is it Wade?
Wade?
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
It's him!
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is.
He's alive!
Wait.
Where's Tyler?
Oh, Tyler's probably dead, but we get Wade with his sweet hair.
I need both of them. They were
yeah.
bros.
We can speak inside.
Well, he's gonna come back to our base with us.
Him and Gavel hit it off.
Mm-hmm.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us. though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But
He looks pretty good for 18
we've
years
seen
later.
to it that their stay
Yeah.
has been anything
like, hasn't
but
aged.
pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be
My
on my
dog
hands.
sneeze.
Yeah.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
All right.
And
Wade,
we at
babe.
yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Hey, Bean. Do not bite the couch.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
We'll show them as much mercy as they do.
Tell
Swear
us
to
then,
God.
Sir Wade.
I am
What is
cursed
your plan?
in this game.
Nothing fancy. You,
It's
Lady
just
Jill
running
and I
around
make for
talking to
Buick
people.
Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment.
You're about to fight.
Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Sir Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was gonna let me like choose my party. Oh, we're about to lose Tim again.
Oh.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Can you not hear me?
I can. You went robot-y for a second there, though.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we
Yeah,
tracked
reset
down the
everything
bastards
again, even though that
responsible
won't
and
help
fed
because
their
I've done
corpses
that
to
before.
Stillwind. Suffice to say,
Today or yesterday?
that got their
Oh
attention.
yeah.
It's been a game of cat and mouse
Have you
ever
called them
since.
yet?
No. I hate talking to people.
I agree, but if it's gone on for 2 days now, it's very likely that that box. Does your internet come from a pole or is it underground?
I think it's from a pole.
I guarantee you that box outside is like not watertight, and it's
On your
like
command, my
water's
lord.
just leaking into that thing.
Maybe.
It's just sitting
What
on
is
the
it
side of your
now?
house, getting
I
rained
told
on.
you. We bear a message for the Viceroy
It's gonna rain into tomorrow
from
morning.
the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog,
Whoa.
could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields?
Sexist.
Then come!
Why can't she
Die
also be a
along
filthy
with your
vagabond?
flame.
Man, these guys are gonna get smoked so hard.
For us area!
Almost immediately.
Granted, I am
Petty revolution ends
so
here.
happy that
On
old
these
Wade
our
Biggs is
swords
back.
we swear.
Oops, wrong one. See,
I worry that Tyler Ledge is dead though.
Bloody hell!
Gonna have a bad time.
Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
I think, like, oh my god, there's a couple filthy vagabonds, a
Getting
woman
my
and a dog.
ass kicked.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances.
We have so many tools now, it's just like, use all the buttons and then they're dead.
A noble
One
stand,
of these guys.
albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point.
How do you
That
spend
this
$15
land
at Taco
is in
Bell?
dire need of cleansing.
To me, boy!
Sir Wade!
Found her. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
played
combat
it,
is
yeah.
just wrecking things now with all the abilities and stuff.
Show him who's boss.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
You just came up with strategy instead of sound.
What?
So like your game, wait. You see, he suggested the strategy, and then it's like a sound strategy.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
They love giving out these marks, man.
Yeah, is that the third or the fourth one we have now?
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
I'm just happy you're alive. Oh no, the glare's getting bad. You're gonna have to move. It's still bad over here.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Alright, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
coming in hot.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago.
Nope.
Wrong again.
And
Bitch.
for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Show him some fire magic. Is that what he's doing?
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench.
Flax
Even
wench?
in death, must thou
It's a new one
plague
for me.
Still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Tears are rolling.
I'm assuming this is something they used. This is some game they used to
Yeah.
play.
Oh, Uncle, you're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Yes.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
Man, this guy's gonna die.
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous
like his
preservation
dad.
of an empty stomach.
Yeah.
Every father figure in his life that
Go
loves him.
on, Sid.
Sid,
Yeah.
his dad.
Horrible.
No!
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Don't you put that
So
evil
you
on
arrived
me.
late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive.
18.
The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but
Most
recently
other
relieved
games,
of her
this
cargo.
would be Uncle
She can
Sid.
be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
You mean
So
this
you
guy would be
believe us
Sid?
then?
Mhm.
About everything.
Instead of some badass vagabond
Yeah,
that
if you
just-
erased everyonene's names and
Only a
like told me
fool
up to
would
this
believe
point
even
which
half
character's
of the
name's
things
Sid,
you
I would have guessed
claim.
him.
But until
fair.
tonight, only a fool would have believed
It
my
could also be
nephew
Gav, I
still
think, too.
lived.
But yeah, I can see this being Sid.
And
Sid's a-
besides,
I feel like
I have it
Sid's
on good authority that Clive
often
is telling
an-
the truth.
a helpful
Whose authority?
NPC older man.
Yeah.
Your own, of course.
Not always.
You've always been a terrible liar.
Usually has a majestic beard.
Mm-hmm.
It's not untrue.
I'd say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Inventor of Magitech.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is
Usually
all
inventors
this
do.
about you being Sid. You were always such a good
That's some
boy.
old Final Fantasy music right now.
Now you're quite the outlaw.
They're using the old
Which,
music
if I'm
very
not
well.
mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford?
Rutherford is.
I like this guy.
Rutherford.
Fetch me my cutlass.
Yep. I'm all in. Game has some good NPCs, man.
Yeah.
Rutherford? Oh, no, Rutherford.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
She's alright.
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters.
What? After all this?
When I served the
are
Iron
people.
Kingdom,
People are the monsters.
I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
It's a sharp sword.
Mm-hmm.
Historically, I don't think swords were that sharp.
And so I became their puppet.
Good, just like
I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand?
Take her powers.
I want to choose a different path.
Already?
A better path.
Well, it's a safe way to take away
To
her
live
powers
on
so
my
she's not a
own
monster.
terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
She leaving us?
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive.
Do you think they get together by the end of this game?
I must atone for my sins.
Probably already
Only
together.
then, when it's done,
The little chart only
will
said
the
they're
monster
friends.
cease to be.
It's true, but like even when people walk in the room, it's the two of them. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
Just
true.
Promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Torgal's like, why aren't you two just gonna kiss? God.
You have a lot of options.
Indeed.
We got some allies, though.
Here be monsters.
Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom.
Party makeup has changed.
But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
No, that's who it is. There's a plus over there. Who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get?
Typical nobles.
How did we never
There are
hear
new
about
billets
these
being
guys?
posted every day.
August?
But not enough swords.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Well, that voice
something
is
wrong?
unexpected.
No.
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So,
In
what you say?
I like in it.
Yeah.
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Blacksmith's Blues. Side quests everywhere. If I had one quality of life thing for this game, it would be just a straight up sprint button. You're so slow in town. It's just so slow.
I didn't take
Oh
you for a
God, we're
scullery
delivering
man.
food.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all.
What's a sweet meat, you
What I
think?
wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
A sweet meat?
If it's
Yeah.
my blessing you're hoping for,
Honey baked
then
ham.
by all means.
I don't like sweet
no
meats then.
hunter, Sid.
Nope, I don't
The
like sweet
first
meat.
ton of worm I came across would be the
I
death of
think
me.
that's the
I've
one
said
thing
sweet
you and I
meat is
agree
the
on, like,
sternest stuff.
wholeheartedly,
Would you help me
culinary-wise.
resurrect one of these recipes?
Maybe. We both like spicy food.
I like spicy food.
I said we both like spicy food.
Oh, I
Something
thought you were
tells me
saying we
won't
don't.
be taking no for an answer. Fine. I'll help.
Fantastic.
Okay, well maybe what I mean to say is a controversial
May I ask what's
opinion
on the
that we
menu?
both agree on.
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite
Okay,
among the
like,
Gormans of
comment,
Oriflamme,
and
if the author is
subscribe
to be believed.
if you also don't like
Though
sweet meats.
Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe
Comment
is
if you
extremely
do like
detailed
sweet
in most
meats.
respects, it's
But I don't want
infuriatingly
your like or
cryptic
your
as to the
subscribe.
main ingredient.
So we can
A
ridicule
beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything
This conversation needs to end. We're running out of time.
The sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses.
Hurry
up.
Yeah,
One of
Raleigh
the butchers in
agrees,
Martha's
please.
Rest might know something.
Go outside.
I'll ask next time I'm there.
Goodbye, Sean.
Yeah. Goodbye, Sean.